I look pasty as hell, man. I need to get some bronzer on this face ASAP. Hello, so for today's video I'm going to be talking about Tati Beauty. So this is a Blendiful. So I haven't opened it up, I just wanted to open it up on camera. So it does say on the bottom that you get one Blendiful plus one baby Blendiful, and it is this gorgeous like gold and black packaging, which is obviously the same as her palette as well. And then on the back it says no harsh lines, XO's Tatis. So it is cruelty-free vegan, distributed by Tati Beauty, made in China, and then blah 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 California, where it's all based. So it says cleaning instructions: machine wash and dry in delicate laundry bag, or gently hand wash in warm soapy water, rinse through and block dry. Do not bleach, do not dry clean, and it's 100% polyester polythene. I don't know what that is, but yeah, I'm excited to open this. Obviously it comes in a little baggie. So just open it up and then you get, so this is the little mini one. This is adorable. So it looks like a little heart and it says Tati Beauty on it. And then you open it up and you get the bigger one. So obviously it's just this grey colour, and then it says Tati Beauty as well. So yeah, you get this in the packaging, like 25 maybe. Obviously I'll leave the price here. That's with shipping, taxes and everything. So you haven't got to worry about it coming to your door and then you got to pay for taxes. So yeah, obviously like I said, you get 2 of the products in here. It took, how long did it take? So it shipped and it took 6 days to get here, which is really, really good. Obviously it's coming from Los Angeles, America. The palette actually nearly took 2 weeks. So this took less time, maybe because it's like lighter, or I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, we're going to give this a go today. So I want to do like this versus Beauty Blender, because obviously Beauty Blender claims that you can do everything with a Beauty Blender, you know, primer, concealer, highlight, all of that good stuff. So I want to put that against this. So yeah, I'm super, super excited. Obviously this is meant to blend really well, and you know, the game-changing soft texture fabric tool is a blending dream that is designed to seamlessly apply and soften both liquid and powder products. So yeah, I'm going to do that today. So we're going to start off by priming first. So it does, if you go down on the website, it's actually really clever. It gives you like little pictorials, I guess. So when you go down, it's like step 1 primer, and then it's like step 2 foundation. So obviously with step 1 primer, it says banish the appearance of pores and fine lines by using a pressing motion with a blurring primer. So I don't really use blurring primers, I think they're sort of a gimmick, but I have the firming one from Ofra, which I really do like, and then I just have the Barium Nymph Beauty Elixir, God, there we go. So this is like a serum-y kind of thing. So we'll see what it's like with serum, I guess. So like I said, half face Beauty Blender, half face Tati Blendiful. So I'm just going to sort of drop this on the face. I'm going to go ahead and take this. So you can bend it. It's like really bendable and yeah, easy to use. So I'm just going to sort of give it a bit of this action. So it's nice that it's easy to wash, because obviously something like this you might think, oh, it's going to take like effort. But yeah, I think that's nice. I wonder what it's like being cleaned with like a Beauty Blender cleaner. So that blended in really quickly. Yeah, there's no like, this doesn't feel wet or anything. So I know there's no like real product on it. That's really, really nice actually. It's looking like a nice dewiness. It's actually not as dewy as it usually is, which I like, just because sometimes it can be like really dewy, especially when you blend it out of a brush, but obviously it depends on your application. Your preference, sorry. Now I'm going to go in and take the Beauty Blender. So I'm probably a lot more dewy with the Beauty Blender, because obviously this is a little bit damp as well. I can really see the dew on my cheeks. But on this side I'm less dewy, which I personally like, because I don't want to be too dewy because I am a little bit oily, but I like that really hydrating serum, you know, especially for primer. So now I'm going to take the Ofra Firming Primer. I'm just going to take a little bit on the back of my hand. This gets like clogged. I don't know why, like literally, like disgusting. So literally like a tiny bit. And then what I do with this, I'm just gonna pack a little bit under the eye, and then take a little bit here. I'm not gonna pat it in so much, I just wanna put it on there. And I'm actually gonna take the mini one for this. So just blend that through. This feels a lot more firmer than the other sponge. Yeah, again, still easy to blend. Easy to bend. There we go. You could probably dip into it and do it that way. I'm just gonna do that and just, yeah, that works as well. I thought, oh, because of the size of this, but I completely forgot about the small one. I can obviously take the small one and just do that, which is really, really nice. Now to do the beauty blender. With this primer, obviously you can't see like instant results kind of thing. Like I just know I feel firmer. Does that make sense? It's so strange. Like everything just feels tight is the wrong word. Tight sounds awful, but that's the way it is. And obviously you can pick it up with a beauty blender as well. And just sort of go in and do that. So you could probably pick it up on both products, but I just like to take it on the back of my hand, just find it easier. So now I'm going to go in with the Kryolan Professional Makeup. So this is like contour cream product, so I'm doing the full Tati effect with this, you know. So I'm going to take 6W first, which is this shade, on a Spectrum A18. And we're going to contour. I'm going to take a little bit of 8W, just a smidge as well. Okay, so we're going to fold this. I think you're better off folding it and then holding it like this rather than trying to put it in and, oh no wait, you can do it like that. So I'm just gonna obviously blend this out. Actually, let's see how does she like state how to blend it out with this? Oh, stipple in motion, so yeah. It says folding in half around your fingers, use the stipple in motion and lay down your contour to the angle of your face. Oh, so she literally applies it with the sponge, which I probably should have done, but it's too late now. I mean, it's blending it out really, really nice. You know when she said she was gonna like release a new product? I honestly thought brushes, because I was like, it's a palette, it makes sense to bring out brushes. Like I don't really want a new product per se. I feel like companies are just coming out left, right and centre. Like I'm still enjoying the palette. And then when it was like Blendiful, I was like, beauty blenders? I was like, but Tati has always said like the beauty blender can never be beat. So I was like, that's a bold statement if it is a beauty blender. So that looks really, really nice, that side. Yeah, I'm super impressed. So beauty blender this side. I feel like with the beauty blender, I feel like I'm really rough with it. With cream products, I'm not a big fan with the beauty blender unless it's like foundation and stuff, but when it's like cream contour, I do prefer a brush. I feel like it is slightly more blended this side. I feel like you sort of got to take more time with this one. But yeah, I definitely say it's blended in really nice. Both sides, in fact. I just feel like it was a bit more rougher with the beauty blender to get what I wanted it to do. So now for foundation, I'm going to take the Hourglass Foundation Vanish Stick. So this is in Porcelain. And we're just going to, yeah, just draw it on the face. Foundation. Easily glide on foundation, sweep all buffing motions to achieve a flawless and airbrush look. Because I feel like it's stick, I feel like I'm better with the buffing. Because if I sweep it, I feel like it's not liquidy enough. So yeah, I feel like that looks super nice. Like really nice. Let's zoom in so you can see how it looks. I look really dewy with it. Like super dewy. Could be the serum as well, but yeah, I really like how it looks. I mean, I love the foundation anyway. I think it's so bomb. But yeah, it looks really, really nice. I'm surprised. So now we're going to go in with the Beauty Blender. I actually like blending out the Hourglass with a blender rather than a brush, which is obviously very strange to some people because they will always rave about a brush with it. But yeah, I like it with a sponge. Okay, so I'm just going to zoom you in so you can see a bit better. So obviously this is Tati, this is Beauty Blender. So I've noticed on this side, ever so slightly on the cheek area, it's a little bit less coverage. On this side it is very, very full. And this is, I think this is medium to full coverage, like more adding layers and stuff. So obviously I've got full coverage from first application, which is really, really nice. Yeah, I can definitely see like just a tiny bit peeking through. So I feel like I'd have to go in again and just build that up. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to touch it because I'm going to leave it, but it looks really nice. Like, yeah, especially this side, it looks really, really good. Yeah, I'm impressed. Okay, so I'm going to take concealer now. So I'm going to take the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. So this is in a C1. And it does say on the website, use pointed tip to easily lay down and smooth an even amount of concealer where precision is needed. So should I take it from the applicator and see how we get on that way? So I'm just going to like dab a bit on. I mean, it's literally like the tiniest amount of product on there, so that's nice. So that blended out really, really well. Looks nice and blended. I look nice and bright. So I'm just going to take a little bit on the forehead and then like here. And take obviously this. And I haven't really put it in the place that I like it, but I'm just obviously trying to keep it, you know, as split as possible. So I just took that on the applicator instead, rather than taking it on the sponge, just to see if it looked any different. Okay, so I'd say I got more full coverage dipping it on and then going in. I can definitely see that I'm very, very highlighted underneath the eye area. I feel like less is more, definitely with this. So now I'm going to go in with the Beauty Blender. Should I take it on the Beauty Blender? I don't know. Oh, it's working, so let's do that. I usually do use a mini Real Technique sponge for this. I just prefer a mini Beauty Blender to a big one doing this. So obviously I didn't get a lot of coverage dabbing it on, but obviously this does absorb some of the product. So I'm just going to go in with a tiny bit more and do this as well. I usually wait for my concealer, so why the hell am I blending it in straight away? I don't know. I usually put it on, wait like maybe 2-3 minutes, maybe a bit longer, and then blend it out. I don't know why I'm blending it out straight away, maybe because I was just so eager. Okay, so I'm just going to zoom you in. So obviously there is a little bit of dryness and stuff because my under eyes are really dry at the minute. I'm using a different eye cream and I just don't think I like it. I just don't think it's doing a whole lot. But obviously this is what the concealer looks. Oh my god, I've just put the Beauty Blender on that side. We're going to ignore that. Yeah, this is what the concealer looks like. So obviously I do have a bit of dryness. I feel like I've got a lot more dryness on the Blendiful side than I have this side. But both coverage I'd say is pretty good. I mean, the concealer's pretty nice. I do prefer the Hydrate one over the other one. I used to love the other one, but I just went really off of it. I feel like it was giving me like little millions under my eyes, and I was just like, nope, like throw that away. But yeah, obviously there will be a little bit of dryness and stuff, but yeah, I don't know, like I feel like it's fine, like, you know, that's what I'm typically used to with sort of concealers, unless it's like Cover FX, then usually that one's pretty good. But yeah, so far it's looking good. So I was gonna take this powder to set everything, but I feel like I have to go in blues. So let's take the Hourglass Bow translucent setting powder. Let's dump that bad boy out. Powder. Dip into your favourite powder and use a patting motion to lay product for an airbrush locked in finish. So it does look like in the picture. Let me zoom you in, sorry, so you can like see this. Obviously it looks like she is baking, which I don't typically like to do. I do like to go in heavy with the powder and really pat it in. So that's what I'm gonna do. So taking the Tati sponge. I keep calling it Tati sponge, it's like the Blendiful, isn't it? That's what it's called, the Blendiful. I mean, I picked up a lot of powder, so I'm just gonna go in heavy with it. I'm gonna take it down the rest of my face as well, and just sort of go in the T-zoney areas. I'm pretty sure I just sniffed half of that powder in. Gotta really spank this to get the powder out, man. Oh. Now going in with the sponge, so I'm going to do the same thing. Really dip it in. I actually feel like, let me zoom you in, I definitely look less dry on this side. I think I've got more creases in this side as well. Like I can see like a lot here where I don't have so much this side. But yeah, what do you think? Do you think like it looks more creased on this side? More powdery? I swear to God, I swallowed half of that powder. Do I reckon the little one would be good for as well? To like blend out your eye base, which I should have done. I'm just going to apply bronzer, but I'm just going to apply it with a brush. I literally put all this powder on and I'm about to go in with liquid highlighter. You absolute fool. So in the picture, it does look like she's using the mini one to apply highlighter. It doesn't state, sorry, to use, dab on cream or powder highlighter. So I'm actually going to do both. I know I've already powdered, but this is usually alright. So this is the Hourglass Vanish foundation stick in a champagne flash. So it says taking an angled side, so it looks like in the thing like she's like this. So we're going to go ahead, just put it on there. I don't really know how this is going to go, to be honest. I'm going to do powder as well, just to see how that goes, but yeah. Okay, I feel like nothing's coming off, so I'm just going to go in like this. I feel like liquid would work really well. It looks really, really nice. It's actually like a bit more of a subtle glow. Subtle for me, maybe not subtle for anyone else, but yeah, I feel like it's just blended out really nice, like it's almost melted into the skin. So I'm just gonna do the same thing with the Beauty Blender. So I feel like the Beauty Blender's just blended that right in. Like I actually can't see nothing at all, whereas the Tati side I can still see the glow, which is so strange. I usually do this, blend this out with my fingers. I'm just going to go in with more just to see if I can build it up at all. Yeah, that's so strange. It's like, I can see it there slightly, starting to come through more, but I mean, this is one layer and it's beaming. This is just, I don't know, like sort of fading in a bit. Okay, okay. So I definitely prefer the Tati sponge for the liquid. So now we're going to go into powder, which I need to grab. Okay, so now I'm going to go into powder. So I'm going to take the I Heart Makeup. I think this is I Heart Makeup Revolution or I Heart Revolution now. This is so old, but this is the Goddess of Love Triple Baked Highlighter and Goddess of Faith. And this is honestly so beautiful. So I know that if it don't look good, oh, it's one of these sponges. So I'm just going to take it on here. Oh yeah, look at that. Love this highlighter, and it's super affordable as well. Like, look at that. I wonder, I'm just going to put like a dabble on my nose. I can probably like fold it and get it down the nose. I'm doing all sorts. I'm really going to tan on this. Well, it gave me a really nice straight line down the nose. Don't know if you can see. Hopefully you can see. Ooh, that looks really, really nice. Yeah, I'm super impressed. So, going in with the Beauty Blender. So, I definitely feel like it's less intense with the Beauty Blender. But obviously, some people might prefer that. But I don't. I do like a really glazed highlighter. But I feel like it's just like butter in the skin. It's looking really nice. Yeah, I'm super impressed with this. So, I'm just going to finish off the face like with the Revolution Hyaluronic Essence Spray. Take some of the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish off my eyes and then I'll be back for my overall review. Okay, so the rest of my face is on. So obviously all the makeup product I'm wearing will be listed in the bottom bar. But I do love the Blendiful. I think it is actually really, really good. There's no fault with it. I don't know how I feel about it with the under eye concealer and stuff. Obviously that's something I'm gonna have to try out with different concealers, different powders, but overall the rest of my face just looks really, really nice. Yeah, I don't know, like there is something different about it. Like it definitely does look more flawless, especially the highlighter. The highlighter is really beaming. Yeah, just overall just super, super impressed. Well done, Tati. It's great. I love it. I think I really recommend it. If I was going to say this or the Beauty Blender, I'd say get this and then maybe get a cheaper Beauty Blender, because Eco Tools do a great one, Real Techniques do a great one. So yeah, it's all your preference, but I think it looks great. I'm super, super happy with it. So yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed.